Are you playing this game Palworld right now? Where it's like
Yeah.
kind of like Pokemon, but they have machine guns
Mm.
and do you think there is a potential for a lawsuit here
No,
for Nintendo?
not at all. No,
Not at all? A lot
no.
of them look really similar, like very
Um,
similar.
there's a difference between being similar and actually being it. So what? There's similarities, vague similarities. There's vague similarities in pretty much everything. Uh, are you saying that you're copywriting a sheep? No, not gonna happen. Sure, they the whole world of entertainment is built on taking ideas and doing stuff, copying them, taking inspiration from them. I don't think there's going to be any lawsuit whatsoever. I think they might look into it. I don't think there's going to be any recourse for what they've got. I think there's enough difference. Can Pokemon copyright capturing a creature with a ball? I don't think so. I think that's pretty ridiculous. Pokemon itself is that an original idea? Well, I mean, what happened? What about the Tamagotchis?
Mhm.
What about all that sort of business beforehand? Yeah, it's all built on taking ideas and inspiration and working on it. And the funny thing is, I've never played Pokemans, but a lot of people that I play with have and are fans of Pokemon.
I love
And they
Pokemon Go.
and they
It
say,
it it
"This
got
is
me
the
through
Pokemon
the
game they always wanted
lockdown.
to play." Yeah.
Oh,
This is
okay.
the one this is the Pokemon game they've always wanted. And, yeah, it's legitimately a lot of fun to play. Yeah.
Oh, Frank and, my stepson are playing it all the time, so that's the only reason why I know it exists. I'm like, "What is this now? Oh, okay."
It's
Uh,
great. Yeah. Yeah.
it looks
It's a lot
fun.
of fun.
Nintendo is signaling it'll try to sue Palworld's developer Pocket Pair. This sounds like it could be a fleshlight brand. For intellectual property infringement of the Pokemon franchise, we have not granted any permission for the use of Pokemon intellectual property or assets in that game, Nintendo's Pokemon company said in a statement on Thursday. We intend to investigate and take appropriate measures to address any acts that infringe on IP rights related to that of Pokemon. The Pokemon Co., a joint venture between Nintendo, Creatures Inc., and Game Freak, didn't reference Palworld by name. Still, the company issued the statement noting that it had received many inquiries regarding another company's game released in January 2024. The Pokemon Co. added, "We will continue to cherish and nurture each and every Pokemon in its world and work to bring the world together through Pokemon in the future." Oh, so I wonder if they're sweating it a little bit. I wonder if they're like, "Ooh, this is gonna take a chunk out of our."
I don't
Uh,
think so. I don't think so. Okay, so it looks like, Pikachu if it, went on HRT, and,
yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
so what? "Oh, this is Pikachu." No, it's not.
It's
It's not.
Pikachu, but he does have to shoot testosterone into his ass every month. Big
Yeah,
deal.
it's Pikachu. Never mind a Pikachu. No, I don't think they're gonna have a leg to stand on. I really don't think I think they're gonna. It's funny because it's not just a Nintendo. There's been a huge amount of hate from mainstream gaming urinalists. Let's just call them what they are. They're not journalists at all. And why is that? Well, I think the reason why is because gamers in general, regardless of their backgrounds, all love this game. And they hate that because all the urinalists in the gaming sphere are all so politically minded now that unless your game is The Last of Us Part Three Trans Utopia, then everything else is evil. So if they find a game that regular people like, it gets them hugely angry because it's not one that's been what's the word I'm looking for? Given the seal of approval, I guess, from them because they like the control element. No, it's
Mhm.
something which has virally taken over, word of mouth,
Yeah.
virally taken over because of the very fun gameplay loop and all those elements. They can't handle that shit. They really can't handle that shit. A lot of game developers in the West as well having a go at it. Oh, what? Well, maybe you should make a fun game then instead of a bunch of fucking
Mhm.
garbage. Um,
Yeah, let the market
but the Western
decide.
gaming industry is in absolute chaos right now because it's just so infiltrated, just as other industries have been.
The company issued the statement after users and media outlets described Palworld as Pokemon with guns. Some of the game's elemental monsters even resemble Pokemon, which has sparked a controversy over whether Palworld ripped off Nintendo's hit franchise. It totally works. It's totally fine for works of art to take inspiration from each other, but an increasing amount of compelling evidence suggests that whatever developer Pocket Pair is doing isn't quite as ethical or defensible, PC Mag's Jordan Miner wrote in his first impressions of the early access game. Palworld's 3D models are way too close to Pokemon models to be a coincidence. It now looks like Nintendo wants to crack down, but despite the veiled legal threat, Tokyo-based Pocket Pair seems confident it can fend off any lawsuit. CEO Takuro Mizobi told Automaton that the game cleared legal reviews. We make our game, and why? Yeah, why wouldn't they have cleared that before putting this out to the public? They're not stupid. We make our games very seriously, and we have absolutely no intention of infringing upon the intellectual property of other companies. He said. In the meantime, Palworld has become so popular with PC gamers that it's sold over 8 million copies on Stream
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
mere
yeah.
6 days after its launch. The peak concurrent player count for Palworld also reached 2 million, the second highest of any game on Steam, behind PUBG Battlegrounds. Can you guys tell I don't really play video games?
PUBG, PUBG,
PUBG.
PUBG.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Very cool. Okay, so they shouldn't have to worry. Maybe I'll give it a whirl then, because I love Pokemon. I really do. Every once in a while,
Mm.
I still pull out my Pokemon Go, and it got us through the lockdowns. Frank and I would wake up, we'd walk to Dunkin' Donuts. It took like an hour basically to get there. We traveled
Nice.
uphill both ways, throwing balls at Pokemon.
Oh,
Mark
yeah, 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 yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, we played
Excellent.
Pokemon Go.